So, as you can tell from my thumbnail, inspired by Shyguymask, I have done multiple challenges. They either didn't last for a few levels, or the video was just not interesting enough to put into one video. And here we are. Our 3 challenges are: can you beat Miitopia with the main character only, the Sonic Mania Ultimate Challenge, and I saved the best or worst for last, beating Pizza Tower as Gustavo and Brick the Rat. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get into it! Huh? The first game is Miitopia. It's not really my go-to game, but I think one of the reasons is that it's too easy. And how do I eliminate the most crucial feature? Friends! So, can you beat Miitopia without friends? Well, this did not age well. The tutorial is the tutorial. And that is that. But when we get our first friend, it is during a battle, so it's not possible to beat Miitopia without friends. But ZeevGreen, you might be saying, why did you not go back through the well, it's because of the boulder segments, and the final boss has to have at least 3 characters to fight it. So yeah, can you beat Miitopia with the main character only? Nope. Funny how this challenge did not even last an hour. And while recording it, it is 1 minute and 29 seconds. It's just goofy. So that is why I chose not to include Miitopia into its own video. I might do a 3-person only Miitopia run, but the game is like 22 hours long. I don't want to do it. Okay, roll the outro thing. Do 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 do. Ow! Okay, the last game was embarrassing. Our next game is Sonic Mania, an excellent representation of the Genesis 2D Sonic games. The last time I played it on my channel was a while ago, and to say the least, the old videos were pretty dull, so I do not recommend those videos. But originally, I wanted to make a complete video, but you will see why I changed my mind later. So, here we are, the Sonic Mania Ultimate Challenge. We find ourselves in Angel Island, where we find that Eggman's robots have dug up the Phantom Ruby in Sonic Mania, and we are teleported to Green Hill Zone. And we have to stop Eggman. Green Hill is a little bit harder, but avoiding the Bagnicks are easy enough. Not being able to spin dash is typical for this zone due to the first game not having the spin dash. The bosses were just pathetic though. Well, if you thought this zone was accessible, well yes, you were right. Once we beat Eggman, we head to Chemical Plant Zone. This zone took me a little longer to beat because of those stupid bee grabbing thingies. And I can't spin dash or drop dash under them, so I have to be quick. The bosses are also really easy if you're good at hitting the boss, or being good at puzzles. This zone was really easy if you plan well enough. So, let us head to Studiopolis. This zone was also one of the easiest ones for this challenge. I do not have to worry too much about not spin dashing, but you will have to find a way around the enemies to try not to destroy it. The bosses, yet again, are pretty simple, so that is that. Another zone completed. Well, now when you think this challenge is easy, let me introduce you to Flying Battery. This zone was the literal definition of sudden difficulty spike. Now I have to be very mindful of my surroundings and plan my route to victory. There are multiple mouse badniks that are in tight areas. Just be patient. There are also some death pits all around the outside area, so be cautious. The first boss in the zone is where I screwed up. There are badniks all over the place, and I can't hit an enemy at first. Due to not being able to use the elemental shields, and I can't jump once, and I can't hit the boss just by jumping. And the boss spawns a badnik. So, is the Sonic Mania Ultimate Challenge possible? No. But the overall challenge was just not that interesting. Now it is time for what a couple of you have been waiting for. Beating Pizza Tower as Gustavo and Brick. The rules are pretty simple. Just ridiculously simple. First, I want to clear up that Peppino's transformations do not count, and those bricks that block our path, and some doors cannot be accessed as Gustavo and Brick. And finally, Peppino only parts do not count. Otherwise, we have to be Gustavo and Brick. And as a bonus, we are getting all the Pizza Tower's treasures. The tutorial was easy, well, except this wall jump part and the metal blocks and standard bricks that only Peppino can break. But other than that, the tutorial was a cakewalk. John Gutter was an easy level. The only real time we have to beat Peppino was the pizza boxes and those bricks. And during pizza time, Gustavo was helping Gustavo? And the fact that you can bounce on enemies is very useful. And we got the butter of this level. I should really stop making puns for every single Pizza Tower video, so you know what? I'll just stop that. But other than that, Gustavo and Brick in John Gutter's pretty simple. In Pizzascape, the night Peppino was a little annoying because we want more Gustavo and Brick in our lives. Pizza time was pizza time, and we can't spaghetti about the spaghetti treasure. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna make jokes about the treasure. And we make it out of this level. Ancient cheese. Geez, that must have been some expired cheese. The level was very straightforward. There were a few times where you had to be Peppino. Yeah, this is mostly why I decided to put these challenges into one video. But we did get Brick's favorite snack, other than cheese. Pizza time was pizza time, and yeah, not much to say other than that. blood sauce dungeon. Now we are faced with the worst part about this challenge. Gustavo and Brick are not as fast as Peppino because Pizza Face's timer will run out if you're not quick enough. And without the wall run during pizza time, we're close to losing. But we did get some saucy treasure, and we got out of there. We are now at a boss. Pepperman worked very well with Gustavo and Brick. The only problem was the statues that can only be broken as Peppino. So, yeah. You can also hit Pepperman with Brick, which was pretty cool. But other than that, we got the key. Let's head to floor 2. Oregano Desert has a crap ton of slopes for wall running, but the best we can do is a wall jump, so that was annoying. A negative throughout the level is that we have to be Peppino to eat the spicy chicken wing. The pizza marts were a fun challenge though. Avoid the cows, eat more wings, go to the UFO, and destroy John Pillar. The way to get the treasure room was hard though. I am positive it's possible, but we're on the clock and we got the Taco Bell secret ingredient. And we get out of there. Waste Yard was Waste Yard. Ghost Peppino was Ghost Peppino. And overall, it's not a very interesting level until pizza time, where we get the boost screen. And now the ghost John Pillar is coming after us. And thankfully, because we're not moving as fast as Peppino, John is not as fast. And we make it out. We see the other Gustavo and Brick that are fighting, and let's move on. Fun Farm. More like Dole Farm. This was pretty boring. And there's Mort the chicken from that one PlayStation 1 game that no one has heard about until we played the game. We got the corn. Yeah, it's just a pretty boring level. Fast Food Saloon is one of my favorite levels aesthetically. Gustavo and Brick work well in this level, and we get Peppino's version of Gustavo and Brick. The weenie. Pizza time was pizza time, and we got the donut, and now we see the other Gustavo is drunk. Yeah, not much to this level. Just more enjoyable than the other two. The Vigilante was the most disappointing boss for this challenge, because you can only fight him as Peppino with a gun. Now, the other Gustavo and Brick are cool. Nice. But let us get to another level. Crust Cove was simple. Unlike Peppino, Brick can't run on water, which is a problem. Not much was going on in the level, and we got orange juice. Make sure not to drink it after using toothpaste. And this level is finished. Now we could skip the Lario and Linguini level because it's Gustavo and Brick's level, but I had another idea in mind. Everybody I'm just kidding. We're having Peppino and Gustavo and Brick sections, so Peppino's more fleshed out than Gustavo and Brick. The tutorial was a breeze, and sure, we had to go through Gustavo and Brick's ground pound to get past those stupid metal blocks, but Peppino is faster than Gustavo and Brick. So this level went quicker than intended. And Peppino feels as if this level was made for him. Pizza time felt like lots of time, and now, say bye to Peppino! And we get nice pie, and we're out of there. Deep Dish 9 was a pretty boring level. There were more moments of the powers than actually playing as Gustavo and Brick. And we get Jerome, and pizza time was very short, and we got out of there. And if you think I forgot something, just wait until the end. Golf was the most broken level as Gustavo and Brick. If you stomp on the grease ball, then it will be erased from existence, and you can still proceed and that is broken as crap. So I got to explore pizza time rooms before pizza time, and we get out of there confused. The Noise was the best boss to play as Gustavo and Brick. You only really need to play as Peppino during phase 2, but you can just switch back into Gustavo and Brick whenever you want, so that's nice. So overall, The Noise was a pretty cool boss. The Pig City was an interesting level because it was another Gustavo and Brick level, and the fact that you can grab the grind rails and eat balloons, and Brick can get captured by handcuff. It seems like those two are made for this level. And we get a visit to jail, and Peppino has to bail us out. Peppino was a little weirder to control because of the rails. Pizza time starts. And yeah, we get a sushi roll. That was interesting. And we got out of there. Peppy Pop Factory was not that interesting. The conveyor belt didn't even work, and the pizza boxes were not that interesting because we need more Gustavo and Brick in our lives! We got the hot dog, and we got out. Oh I'm not doing that joke again. Oh crap was not very exciting. Gustavo and Brick can explore the level, and there were transformations everywhere. And we got whatever this is, and we got out of there. Crap, I killed Snotty. Anyways, let's go to refrigerator. Hold on. Refrigerator, freezerator. There we go. I finally got the name correct. Was a more interesting level. Gustavo and Brick really worked in this level, other than the jetpack. Once we get Satan's Choice Pizza, Gustavo is affected by the power-up's invincibility, and I thought it was funny. We get to the ice cream sandwich, and we get out of there. Fake Peppino just kept turning Gustavo and Brick into Peppino every time Gustavo hit fake Peppino. The hallway was just the hallway. Let's revive Snotty, and let us go to floor 5. Once I have finally P-ranked Pizza Scare in another playthrough, I have slowly grown to appreciate the level, and it's another one of those levels where the main gimmick actually works with Gustavo and Brick. And though the grinding rails is funny, the level is not too bad. We even skipped that one part of pizza time and saved some time by just kicking Brick into John and still get turned into a ball. Pizza time was simple, and we got the turkey and we got out of there. Five Nights at Freddy's was a fun level until it was not. We can't taunt the alarms to trigger early, so that's sad. Once we get the shotgun, pizza time was just not really that great. Gustavo and Brick can move around this level, but it's not really that great of a pizza time. War is the least interesting level for this challenge. Gustavo and Brick can move, yeah, sure, but the shotgun is required for completion, unless if you're doing that too, but I'm not doing that. And yes, we get food and got out of there. But at what cost? Pizza Face's first phase and second phase required Peppino. He has to hit Pizza Face with an enemy, and to the second phase, Pizza Head gives him a gun. Sure, you can still hit Pizza Face as Gustavo, but it's just not the same. Phase 3 is just Peppino punching the crap out of every single boss. And you have to switch to Gustavo every time you hit a boss. And the Vigilante requires Peppino to throw Gustavo, and yeah, you can see where this is going. Back on the positive side, we have the most intense level for this challenge, and that is the Crumbling Tower Pizza. Now this level is about getting the hell out while you still can. And the other Gustavo follows Gustavo, while we are more worried about getting out than anything else. And I was worried about this level because Gustavo and Brick are not as fast as Peppino, and if the timer hits 0, we're done for. We pop the golf ball out of existence. We have to get out now. The most intense part was the long hallway where you have to just run. And we make it out of the pizza tower, and wait for it, we forgot the sandwich in Deep Dish 9. Okay, now that we did that, we saved John Pillar, and now we can conclude this challenge. It was never really possible to beat this game as Gustavo and Brick. It was just a fun idea, but in execution, it's just not that interesting. And there you have it. 3 challenges that I don't think deserves their own video because they're short and uninteresting. If you liked this, you can like and subscribe to help improve the channel's quality, or not do either of them. I just hope that you had a good time, and I will be doing some more votes in the community tab, and you can vote for the next video if you really wanted to. And I promise that I will do a Cuphead video soon. Anyways, have a good day, and I'll see you in a month or month and a half. I don't know.